Hi Judith, you've been involved in running this, is that right?
Yeah. I take the art group on Thursday afternoons, and we do different things every week.
Ah, right.
We do different things every week because it's very much a drop-in, drop-out sort of group, and sometimes people come into the cafe, see us doing something, and think that they would quite like to have a shot.
Okay.
So it's absolutely, it's got a completely free and easy, inclusive atmosphere about it.
So a lot of people think they can't do art. I was just talking to a couple of people who are here today who say they were put off from art at a very young age at school where
By
teachers.
Yeah.
So can you show us any of the work that's been done by first timers in the group perhaps?
I mean, this one, I think Eddie, that was, I don't know if you want to be honest, but after looking at the screen, we all talked about sort of expressionist work and expressing feelings through art, and we got a lot of different versions, but I think Eddie sort of got a lot out there, and a lot of people come into the art group and sort of walk around the table or the tables and say, I can't draw, you know, I just can't draw, and I've always known that. And I always say, well, you're not actually drawing a lot, you know, you're doing stuff, just do stuff. And I think that's one of the most evocative.
Yeah,
you know.
you had a name for that one earlier on.
Well, that's definitely a woman. I can't remember who it is. I think it's probably Jo. And I mean, it's we called it PMT. I don't know what it is. It's obviously expressing her feelings at something. Maybe a man dropped something on the carpet. That's sexist, you know.
But fantastic. I mean, how do you feel when you see people starting to create this kind of stuff?
I really like it. I mean, the thing that's kept me going is the people in the group are wonderful. I mean, they're just the people that drop in and drop out, the people that come every week. I mean, it's taught me a lot, you know, because I was teaching children and young people for years.
Right.
A different sort of structure entirely, you know, classes with sort of targets and so on.
Yeah.
It took me a lot of time to adjust to the...
If somebody was thinking of coming along and thought they couldn't, they're not very artistic, what would you say to them?
It's completely nothing to do with drawing, nothing really. Everybody's artistic, everybody can make a mark. I mean, what it boils down to, and I say this to everybody, it's just doing stuff. It's just doing stuff like...
But such fantastic stuff. Let's have a look at that, yeah.
You know, we just put bits and pieces in plastic bags, ironed them, and we got this hanging there. You know, it was bits and pieces, sort of to do with months, and we ironed them, and very often the person with the least knowledge about art does the best work, because they're not coming with preconceived ideas about what's good and what's bad.
Yeah.
And the paper making too. I mean, we just liquidized shredded paper, made it into goo, and dropped things into it. Very, very different ideas. Incredibly different group, this one. There was 7 people in the group. And, you know, from the very considered to the natural form, a lot of people putting their feelings into it, words and feelings into it. We had Valerie at the end who just threw sequins onto it because that's her nature.
That's beautiful,
So, you know, I mean, that's got nothing to do with drawing and nothing to do with knowing about art or artists. It's just your own... Everybody's got an eye for colour and shape and their feelings. So I think as long as somebody's sincere, they can make art.
I'm really jealous because on a Thursday I tend to be working and I sees and I keep having these sneak previews doing so. One of these Thursdays I'm hoping to join you. But thanks very much for all that. That's looking brilliant.
Good, thanks.